Hello everyone, my name is Kim Bradley and this is my presentation on my community in words and pictures. The community that I live in is actually called the Logan section of Philadelphia. The demographic description of my community, which is located in the zip code of 19141, actually consists of primarily blacks, um, a few Asians who are Asian alone, uh, about the same amount of whites alone. Uh, the smallest population is uh, people who are of two or more races, and then we have some Hispanics in the area. Um, Most of the population are 25 years or over in my area have high school diplomas or higher, which is 81%. 15.8% have bachelor's degrees or higher, and 4.3% have graduate or professional degrees. 14.3% are unemployed, and 37.6 have a mean or average time of travel to work about 37.6 minutes. The demographic of my description of my community is, well, as this describes, is a distribution of the residents' ages. Uh, we have people ranging from 0 years old to up to 85, with the majority of people being about 20 years old. Here's an overview of some important institutions in my community. The most notable locations in this area are the McCarthy Stadium, the Logan Station, the Widener Home, the Moss Rehabilitation Hospital, Fern Rock Transportation Center, Logan Branch Library, Free Library, Philadelphia. We have LaSalle University Art Museum and LaSalle College is here. Ogon's Library is also here in this area. We have two Philadelphia Fire Department engines, Engine 51 and Engine 72. And we have the Philadelphia District 35 Police Station. We also have uh, a few parks in the area. We have the Harper's Hollow Park, the Belfield Recreation Center, Kimball Park, and Makefield Park. Here is an outline of the map of my community. It is actually quite big. It is outlined by Cheltenham Avenue, Ivy Hill Road, Worcester Avenue. On the other side is Winker-Hocking. Some of it stretches all the way out to Tacony Creek Park, and Roosevelt Boulevard. My assessment of my community based upon the criteria of the good community, which is the article that we read about that by the Ohio State University. Basically, I would say that safety is one of the exceptions that would make my community a good community, because the crime rate in my community is above the national average. In regards to goods and services, there are several great grocery stores, and other places to buy goods and services in the area. We have a fresh grocer, actually quite two fresh grocers, and a ShopRite, and places to buy toiletries like Rite Aid and CVS and Walmart. The relationships, the neighbors are friendly for the most part, but generally keep to themselves. I haven't personally witnessed any community activities as of yet. but hopefully that will be forthcoming. Some of the common values that I've seen, it seems that most of the people in the community share the same common values when it comes to working and taking care of their families. To continue this, my assessment of a good community and predictability, I believe my community is predictable when it comes to traffic because it seems to be a high traffic area, and seeing the same people go to and come from work about the same time every day. In regards to the whole person principle, I have not personally seen any attempt to get to know anybody past knowing them as a neighbor who lives across the street, or someone you see in the street, or even a cashier at the store. So I haven't seen anybody trying to get to know anybody in a more personal level. In regards to opportunities, there are several in the area. As a community, we can come together in churches, grocery stores, parks. So there's plenty of opportunities to come together and get to know one another a little better. A recognized place in the social structure. From what I've seen in the community, there is a definite sense of respect for older adults and their roles in the family system. So that's very encouraging to me. Some of the recommended changes to the community that I would like to see is that when new people move into the area, that the people who are already here would make more of an effort to welcome them and make them feel at home. What I would do is make an attempt to pass around some flyers to invite those who are interested in community activities to gather to get to know one another on a more personal level, which makes living in a community more agreeable. I would also make sure that everyone in the community was aware of the dangers in the possible dangers, and making sure that everyone is taking precaution to keep themselves and their families safe. So those are just some of the changes I would make in this community. This is my references where I got all the information that was in my presentation. I want to thank everyone for watching, and I hope to you leave great comments. Thanks.